I'm in just dandy. I see you took a very long break from, interacting with your good friends, but
I
I'm
also,
fine.
I was also trying to fix my schedule because I start back tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I'm on regular time again. Like
Oh,
it's just back to the regular grind type beat. So
okay.
there's that. But honestly, because we're having issues with like COVID
Everything.
and whatever, I don't even know. And like he's saying because we're going back into like basically the initial lockdown. So I don't know.
Yeah, we in the fucking mud again.
So you just don't know. So we'll just have to see. My life on your end.
Let's find out. A one, a two,
Yeah, I said
a three.
make sure we can hear stuff. See myself.
Let's find out. A one, you find out. Uh,
And listen, I know things not it. I just like that picture. I think it's a nice picture of Bowser. So I had to use it.
ha ha ha.
You should
Yeah,
have.
we life.
I could. I like watch this trailer with the straightest face of all time. Like not no emotion. I wasn't upset. I wasn't sad. I was just like, okay. I just moved on.
I didn't even watch the trailer. I just see freaking intent talents losing their mind over this stupid ass freaking screen picture, whatever. I'm like, bro, it's Bowser. What are y'all talking about?
Bro, I saw the wildest pic. Oh my god. I saw the wildest pic. I didn't mean to click the whatever Bowser's Fury, but I was there. I'm like, oh, this is a nice picture. I saved it. I might have scrolled two and I seen like, a wild, etchy Bowser type beat with his meat out, and I just said, you know what? This is not this is not what I'm here for. We're not we're not doing this. Not today. So I had to get the hell up out of there. What's going on? What's going on, cousin? How you doing? Wait, I didn't realize I didn't stream for 9 days. Over a week. I can't do that again. I didn't realize. That's bad.
Ooh,
I won't go 7 days without streaming again. But yeah, for sure. I could promise Tuesdays and Thursdays I could do it. I want to do 3 times a week. The next day is gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day in the week. We're gonna find out which day when it happens. But yeah, we got some gaming stuff to talk about. This is gonna be the official first episode of the. I guess we're going with the Frame One broadcast. Episode one. I'll pay you 1 coin, and if you know about what was happening with Game Explain, the title will make some semblance of sense to you. We'll get to that topic momentarily. But Christ, they're wildin'. Can't be. You could never do that to me though. Like I'll just have to pull up and fight somebody.
yeah, we know you. You would just either leave or you pull out a Kaiji and call them people dirty fucking swindlers and start punching.
Like what's going on, Lo? How you doing, man? How you doing? But yeah, frig. We could well. First, I want to start with this list. Like, I think I beat a lot of games last year, so I just. Ooh, what was
Oh, there
that?
go the notification. You are indeed live.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
your phone.
Yo, that's scared. Yo, I thought my computer did some shit I never heard before. I'm like, hey, I know you're new, but
Ah,
don't you be doing that. All right. Yeah, just like last year. What's up, Sykes? What's going on? What was here? My God, how you doing? How you doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. My bad for not streaming for like 9. I didn't realize it was 9 days. I thought it was like 4 days. I'm like, wait, what? I saw, but you know what? I streamed twice on that day. You know what I'm saying? So, because that was the day I did the thing with Cage for a split second too, and then I came back with the Unga Bunga. So it was that
yeah,
day.
he said that was the last you get from me. It's fucking overtime, and that's it. I'm gone.
But yeah, I'm gonna just sound these off real quick. Just some games I beat last year that I thought was notable and whatnot. What's up, Joni? How you doing, brother? So, 1980X, 1980X. That's that weird indie game with like the really
Yeah,
gloomy kid playing the thing games. Coffee Talk was just a visual novel. It was fun. Bastion. I replayed and beat it for real this time, so I knew what happened. Like I remember, I kept saying, "Did this happen the first time?"
this game had a story.
Right? Sonic Forces, it was free. Fuck off. Neketsu Renegade Kunio Kuna, Downtown Neketsu Story, River City Girls. No, that was 2019, I think. River City Girls, wasn't it? I think it was the end
Was
of
it?
2019, wasn't it? I don't think that was 2020. I don't remember.
Sure, you tell me, because I know I beat that game fucking last year.
Katana Zero, Bury Me My Love, Blaster Master 2, Akane, AI, The Somnia Files. That might have been 2019 too at the end. I don't know. Aegis Defenders, Nefarious, Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel, and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. I like Professor Layton games. They're not crazy. They're not nothing crazy, but I like them. Bloodstain, Ritual of the Night, Icy. I played some Genshin Impact. I beat both Ori games. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, that was mid. Streets of Rage 4, Enter the Gungeon, Exit the Gungeon, Guacamelee 2, Momodora, Reverie Under the Moonlight. Even though I want to play the other three first, I just bit the bullet and played it. Lethal League Blaze, Fantasy Strike, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I actually finally beat the what the fuck was it called? Future Connected. Yeah, that was mid. Goblin
See, that's why
Story.
it took you so long. It was mid.
New podcast, new night. Yep. And Goblin Sword, that was like a $1 game. Bug Fables, I beat four times, and Dandara, I did the Trials of Fear edition like at the end of the year. So that was everything that I beat and played last year. And yeah, it was a good game for gaming. I felt like, for at least for me, I had fun. A lot of games that I played, I had a good time. I see you've been going hard on the Toho. You didn't get to the media, did you, with the time stop and stuff yet? But I know you've been going. Did I ever play Dragon's Dogma? Yeah, I played it in college. I liked it. I didn't own it though. I didn't own it though. It wasn't my game. It was my friend's game. I heard something.
Yeah, you gotta.
Thank you,
There you
sir.
go.
Yeah, my cousin. That's like literally my cousin. Yeah, man. Speak on Toho real quick. Let me actually tweet out the stream so people know I'm live.
Man, well, I mean, listen, Toho is one of those phenomenons where if you are an anime fan in general, if you like Japanese pop culture in general, you know what Toho is. It's like one of those things where just
You read the
you know it,
dojins.
right? you know freaking a cruel angel's thesis. You know the ending to Shida no Joe, right? Just one of those phenomenons where if you're in the fandom, at least just an inkling, you already know what the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, Toho Project, or Toho for short, is a one man developed series of shoot 'em up games, and they fucking fire. So basically, to go a little bit more in depth, they are a very specific type of shoot 'em up games. They're called Danmaku, which translates to bullet current. And the whole idea is there's a fuck ton of bullets on screen at one time, and the point is to dodge them all and shit. So your character has, I should say, in compensation, your character has a very small hitbox, so you're able to weave and slip through very tight and small openings. But yeah, the whole point is to dodge a shit ton of fucking bullets and whatnot. And it's pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot. I did get up to the main canon, or the new canon, I should say, just today recently, because I said fuck it. I beat Toho 5 on normal. Just fucking threw in the towel. But yeah, man, it's fantastic. I mean, I just got into Toho 6, so I can't say much, but Toho 6 has introduced a quite big number of mainstay characters, including everybody's favorite fucking time stopping maid Sakuya Izuyoi. But yeah, it's fantastic, man, and it's one of those things where you don't. It's not something that you have to freaking like be a super duper stan of, or you have to go hard of. If you just know the characters or anything like that, that's good enough for the fucking creator. The creator's name is Zun, and he just want to make a series that niggas like.
Oh shit.
And it's pretty fantastic. The character is actually pretty fucking hilarious. The main character, Reimu, she's I don't know what the hell I was expecting, but she's absolutely nothing what the fuck I was expecting at all. She's a fucking meathead. All she want to do is kill spirits and demons.
I respect it. I am mad at it. I am mad at it.
She hate training. She wields a fucking weapon that is capable of literally planet bursting. That's one of the bad endings in the very first game. That should just blow up the planet. And she fucking hate training, and she just want to fight monsters.
Mm-hmm.
All she want to do is like, dang, this shit boring. Where the yokai at? Type.
Yeah. You getting ready for college tomorrow? Oh shit, that's what's up. I had fun in college. I like college. It was better than high school. What's up? Yeah, Yak, how you doing? We're good. How are you doing? How's everything going with you guys? You don't have to say it here. You can tell me after. I'll make that mistake again. But yeah, you're kind of making me want to play because it's one of those things I just always look at. But I'm like, that's pretty indulgent. I might have to dabble. I have to dabble in there a little bit.
I mean, well, if you like shooting games, I should say if you like shoot 'em ups, vertical
I
scrolling
do.
shoot 'em
I
up.
do. I do. I have no
Yeah,
problem with
yeah,
that.
you like the game, and Toho is a game that is hard on purpose, right? It's supposed to be difficult, but you don't have to feel pressure to play on fucking hard or lunatic. You could play on fucking normal easy if you want. Even though, even though when you do play the games, and when you die, if you hit a game over screen, Zun does not hesitate to fucking slander the holy hell out of you. But
One of
also,
those games make it feel worse.
yes, boy. Son, one of the that boy pissed me off. One of the freaking uh tip messages that he gives you if you get a game over screen, that shit say put more effort. I'm like, son, I'm trying. This shit not easy.
Bro,
But
what game? What game was? No, it's the messenger. It does that to you too. Like the one, like there's like the little demon that follows you. Basically, is supposed to keep you alive. Like not to spoil anything. There's like an in-game mechanic for how you can die so many times. Sometimes you die, he's like, okay, it'll say shit that pisses me off. Like, okay, next time when you see a pitfall, jump over it. I'm like, bitch ass nigga, I will, I will, yo. Who you talking to? He's like, you're supposed to not get hit by the enemy. Like, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna kick this, I'm gonna kick the game. Pissing me off.
yeah, he be doing that. He most definitely be doing that. But yeah, it's fantastic. And he actually reminded me of something. So the whole reason why, Toad this big giant fucking thing, besides his popularity, is because Zun himself said, listen, man, I'm never gonna DMCA nobody. I'm not gonna chase nobody at the ends of the earth. I'm not gonna copyright nobody. If you like my series of games, you could create whatever content you want for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it has a fuck ton of third party content from music to artwork to games, merchandise, so on and so forth. And he's not anal about it. So he wants people to create their own content within this fucking universe. So and that's actually how I fully decided to get on board with it. I played a third party Toho game called Toho Luna Nights, developed by a Japanese indie team called Team Ladybug. I believe it runs on the RPG Maker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on Steam and it's
Very good
on
game.
Game Pass. Yeah, it's on consoles too, I believe. It should be anyways. And that game is absolutely fucking fantastic. Like for starters, the sprite work is absolutely gorgeous. Just the way the stages and the environments and the characters look is amazing. The animations are even more beautiful. And then now that I'm actually playing Toho the mainline games, I realize how much of a labor of love that spin-off game was, because it has so many implications from the mainline game, like grazing. So grazing is um a way to boost up your high score by very slightly dodging a bullet and whatnot. All right,
Okay.
you get more points. And grazing is actually a mechanic in the spin-off game that I played, where if you graze any incoming attacks, you could gain both HP and MP. I had no idea about that. So there's a lot of attention to detail with that game. The music is absolutely fantastic. That game is actually one of the first games I bought the soundtrack for on Steam. The fucking soundtrack is amazing, and the gameplay is even more fantastic. And I said, wait, hold on. You know what? This shit is fucking fire. Let me finally bite the bullet and try to get into this shit. So I did with the very first game,
Mm-hmm.
and with the first game, so the first 5 games they were released on the PC 98. All right, it's a very old Japanese specific computers. It's a series of computers, and these games you don't even necessarily have to play them because, as I alluded to a
Knights
little
Empire. Sorry, keep going.
here, as I alluded to a little earlier, the canon in these games are different from the canon with the Windows games and whatnot. So basically, the majority of the characters that appear in the PC 98 games, they don't appear again after that. So you could kind of look at it as like a prototype or its own separate canon or whatever. There's only like 4 characters out of the 5 games that appear in the Windows series, but I still think they're fantastic games. The first game, don't play that, but 2 through 5, yeah, I would say you could at least give them a shot.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if it's not like if I'm not like vibing with it early, I'm not gonna force myself to keep going. But I'm gonna dabble. I think you kind of convinced me. Like I want to at least give it a fair shot. You know?
Not because it's the first game. The thing is, the first game is not bad. It's just that specific game type does not fit Don Mako at all. So in the first game, you know those brick breaking type of games where pretty much you have like a little platform and then you have a ball and there's like bricks at the top of the screen and you have to kind of bounce the ball to break the bricks at the top of the screen and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, sorry. Thank you for the follow. Say this. You said brick breaking games something. You going?
Yeah, so it's pretty much like you have a ball that's physics based, right? And you have like a bunch of bricks at the top of the screen, and you have like a little platform, and it's kind of like playing ping pong. You gotta bounce the ball and break the bricks at the top of the screen, and when you break all the bricks, you go on to the next stage. You know what type of game I'm talking about?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, so
I played a lot of those on PC too, like just like fan made ones.
yeah, so the first game is like that, right? So instead of a vertical scrolling game, Rainbow's on the ground, right? You can move left and right, and you have to shoot the yin yang ball up at fucking cars and they flip over. And then when you flip over all the cards, you advance to the next stage. Here's where the issue comes. 2 things. First of all, the yin yang ball is completely physics based. You can't 100% guide it, right? So that's number one. Number two, the fucking yin yang ball could kill you. Your own means of attack could fucking kill you. If it touches you, you lose a life.
Oh shit! Thank you for the Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I'm gonna do it tonight for sure. Thank you for gifting some subs to my people. I appreciate that. I forgot to get the coin shit. I'm gonna do that tonight, so I can send out some subs and give some subs. I totally forgot about it, but yeah.
Yo, Yak, you wildin'.
You said East made this game. You said East made this game. Oh,
I
my
think
goodness.
would Candy Crush be considered a fucking brick breaking game? I don't. There's one that I freaking know of,
I
but
never
I
played
forgot the
Candy Crush.
title. But
I actually never played Candy Crush, so I've seen
and
it.
the final one is so you have to freaking dodge bullets while freaking fighting the physics mechanics of the yin yang ball on top of trying not to get hit by your own freaking means of attack. It's absolutely fucking awful. Like the gameplay is fine itself, but it rears why this is not a good fucking game design for dodging bullets and shit. 2 through 5 is your standard vertical scrolling shit. And the only reason why I started playing on fucking yes sir, they are most indeed bullet hell games. On lunatic difficulty is because I said, you know what? Let's just try to push myself a little bit, you know? The point of the game is for it to be hard. So let me just try to push myself a little bit. And lunatic oh man. Let's just say that is a thing. So that is a thing. I will say one positive though. Playing fucking Toho 5 on Lunatic so much, that already has just improved so much for me. My fucking reflex time, my hand-eye coordination. Cause looking at other shit, I'm like, son, I really feel like fucking Goku training at 10 times fucking speed. I'll be looking at other shit. I'm like, then this moving slow as fuck.
Hey, this Bowser pick is clean. I don't know. I like it. I'll tell you. Fuck this game though.
Yeah, nah, them the 10 times was fucking wild. But Toe is actually fantastic. It is not hard to freaking get these games up and running either. There's a whole site dedicated to the entire series. They have all the mainline games up there for free.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Redacted, yeah.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Hey, you Gucci, and you don't even have to do no freaking. For the first 5 games, you need to install a fucking emulator. But for the rest of them, all you gotta do is just install a pre-patched. I should say download the pre-patched version that they give you, and you in there, you play it. And it's pretty fun. You know, you get amazing fucking music, good fucking shooting mechanics, and legitimately funny characters. Now, of course, this is the very first arc that I'm in, so I can't speak on all the other crazy shit that's going on. Character that once human, they died and they turned to yokai. This bitch hate this bitch, this, that, and the third, so on and so forth, different factions, shit like that. But
Mm.
I can say that so far the character interaction, they're absolutely fucking hilarious. Them bitches, they something else.
All right.
The design, I actually really like the fucking art for the game too. I know there's a lot of art merchant. They're like, hey, the other games have bad idea type beat, but I think Zun has some pretty good
Wolf
character
Nara, my
designs.
guy. Thank you. What is Zawardo? You know, we vibing, talking about games. Toho.
Yeah, it's Gucci, man. I'm thoroughly I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I'm entertained by these shits. I
That's good.
honestly cannot wait to continue getting into the series for the long. I actually can't wait to play those spin-off fighting games though, because Lord knows I love me some projectile fighters.
I'm happy you're having a good time. All right, let's hop into some of the topics we have for the day. But first, I gotta give you guys a TLDR about this because I just think it's so funny. I think we spoke about it in Discord a little bit the one time, but it kept going after that. So I don't know if anyone here knows who this nigga Dream is, but Dream is some dude who has like a weird like smiley face. He's never shown his face. Like he's like a Minecraft guy, right? I don't know if it's just me, but I sound low. Dang. Oh, shit. I'll just try to speak louder, I guess. I don't know. But okay. So apparently he's like a Minecraft speedrunner, and he straight up cheated. He cheated, like something to do with the he manipulated the way that shit gets dropped and whatever, and this became this whole fiasco and debacle. Niggas are bringing people who are from Harvard University to like talk about like breaking down the mathematics, how there's a 1 in 2 trillion chance that you could. I'm like, bro, what am I seeing? Then he clapped back. Like, this is my friend, and he's like some astrophysicist, bro. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. What the hell is going? Is it? I'm like Minecraft, like the game, like y'all are doing like. If I am the smartest nigga in the world, some Minecraft nigga, and someone calls me talking about, can you calculate, bro? If you don't get the fuck off my line. Oh, that shit was so funny. But yeah, I don't know. He's gonna get away with it and shit. But that is crazy. Like, I don't even dislike Minecraft or nothing. It's just like, is it that deep? Like, I promise you, I don't care that this guy cheated in a speed run to come like sixth place or whatever the fuck. Like, oh my, it was so funny. But yeah, that was just a side note. I had to bring it up because I thought it was hilarious. It was crazy. And a quick other side note. So I learned a little bit about like some of the culture stuff in China a little bit, how they don't like being known as the like knockoff nation or whatever, if you will. And so if y'all know what the game Genshin Impact, right? It's actually made by MiHoYo, which is it's a Chinese-based company and stuff. I know it says Genshin Impact because like they don't want the stigma of them thinking, oh, this is some cheap like game from China or whatever, yada yada yada. Yo, they hate that game in China. Oh my god. They don't fuck because I keep seeing art, I keep seeing people playing it, grinding it, I see people streaming it. So like as far as like anecdotally in my life, like it's pretty popular. So when I heard like where it was made, they're like, no. They're like, I'm not this shit whack. And I'm like, as long as you know. As long as you know. Cause yeah, they made Honkai Third Impact and stuff too. That I remember when I was up, but that shit funny. That was crazy. Yeah, I mean, oh
Nah,
yo. But
nah. You see, Minecraft. Listen, Minecraft is literally up there with fucking Toho because the popularity of Minecraft, man. I don't remember the tweet,
that yeah,
but it was
that Dream got like 4 million, 14 million subscribers.
yeah, like there was a tweet showing like I don't even know what the hell this nigga doing. Like he RPing or something. Like he create his own storylines or some shit like that. And he got these fucking Minecraft videos, and like one of them was like Steve's death part 37 type shit, and that shit had like 20 million views. I'm like, bro, what is going on? What the fuck?
Okay, but did you bring a Yale professor to come?
So the
Oh.
simple fact that they was just losing their minds over him cheating in a speed run, it's still ludicrous, but it's not that surprising to me because once I finally realized the true scope of
Mhm.
how popular this goddamn online Lego game is, I said, fuck it. They rule the world. They can do whatever the hell they want. They want to call Harvard professors, let them call.
You have to pay me out the wazoo for that. I said, yo, how much you pay me to go in this fucking Minecraft game and talk about some math?
What's the
um,
probability of this item dropping at this specific stage? Type B.
oh, shit's so funny. Okay, just because it's on the screen, I'll just mention it real quick in passing. Nintendo had a trailer for Super Mario 3D Land World. Can't remember which one it is. Plus Bowser's Fury. Yeah, I don't care about it. Moving on. So, black. So there's some black custom PS3s that were being made by some third party company or whatever. And apparently the North American versions and releases and stuff, if people want to get custom, who wanted to get it custom, they apparently there was whiling, people were getting their money taken before shit was confirmed and all kinds of craziness. So there's like, you know what? We getting death threats and we take this shit really seriously. Y'all got it. Just take all the money back. We are out. I'm like, yo, what is with y'all in not y'all like in the chat, but what is with y'all motherfuckers and death threats? Like, what? Can you calm it down? Like, I understand being upset and someone taking money, yada yada, but why? Why do so many things go straight to death? I don't think I've ever done a death threat online to somebody like you. I don't like Cyberpunk is gonna be the best game. I hope you like what? Are you okay? Like I just don't understand. Like it's not that deep. I promise y'all gonna be okay. Like why does it go there? I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, nah. The internet has entered a weird era where the second someone don't like nothing, death threats. Oh, they don't like a woman reviewing this game, death threats.
Too
Oh,
much
you
water?
black,
Yeah.
death threats.
It's just we could do better. We won't though, but we can. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But yeah, so basically that happened. That was just crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just I guess it's just a time period. I don't know. It's kind of wild because it's just what else did I see for recently? Just leave them alone. Like there's no need for all that. So all this grandstanding and demonstrative performative stuff. Calm that down, man, please. But okay, we kind of quick fire through some of the stuff, and now we're gonna get into stuff we really want to talk about. So we're gonna start with the thing I want to talk about the most. Okay, so for anyone, I'm sure most of you probably have at least heard. No, you actually, can we do better? I stand by what I said. We can do better, but we won't. So Game Explain been wildin'. So I didn't even know that the guys that I know from Game Explain quit. Like I remember, I like when they said the name Derek and the other guy. I'm like, I remember those names sound familiar from like the one or two Game Explain videos that I was seeing like way back in the day. That's not a channel that I really watched. I don't even watch any major. Do you really watch? Do you follow any major gaming outlet like that, like IGN, GameSpot? I want to say Game Trailer, but all of them really around.
Yeah, I think each other went
IGN.
away the dinosaur.
Yeah, like
I used to follow freaking IGN when I was in elementary and early middle school, but now only one I really follow like that is freaking PC Gamer.
okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, so Game Explain have been paying their employees like $1 an hour, and like bro. So no, no word of a lie. So it's literally like let's say I was employed by Game Explain, right? My understanding is there's like a flat rate or something of like $500 or something for the month, and it doesn't matter what I do. So if they go, yo, this game came out, you got 2 days to beat it, review it. I kill myself, I get it out, and like, hey, now you gotta stream it. I'm getting 1 coin, bro. They're giving me. They're gonna put my hand out, and he's putting $1. Well, I guess for you guys, it'd be $1 bill in my hand. For me, they're putting a loonie in my hand. Like, thank you for your hard work. Like, bro, I'm dead. I'm gone. My soul has evaporated from my body, and I have no compensation from this. Like there was big wilding. They're not paying nobody anything, and that account or like the Game Explain has over 1 billion views and whatnot. Like they're it's not like they're struggling. It's a good account. Like I say good as in it's successful. I don't know if it's good. I don't watch them. Like I don't care. But all I do is cover Nintendo anyways. So but yeah, like what do you have to say about that? Like what the fuck?
What I have to say about that is this would have never ever happened if Machinima was still around. I believe Machinima was wilding in his freaking later years anyways, but nah, that's absolutely freaking ridiculous. That's like that's like learning if freaking Linus Tech Tips, God bless that boy's soul. If for those of y'all that know he talking about some he paid his staff like $2 what
You get
per
one
video that
rupee,
they
bro.
host. What if he's not in it? If Linus himself in it, they getting nothing. But if they got their own video, he paying them $2 type beat. Like, nah, that's absolutely wild.
It's crazy too because like the guy who owns it, I think his name is Andre something, right? He he did the thing where he abused his power because he knows like people need the money and apparently I think so. So the guys who left that I was familiar with, there's two guys that I recognize. They have made their own channel now called Good Vibes Gaming. I think so. It's called. Sorry if the name is wrong. I think it's called Good Vibe Gaming. And they was kind of talking about it. So apparently this dude had a kid on the way and it was moving and he like needed a loan, but something to do with the fact that he needed to be employed and not making enough for the loan to like go through. And like the guy who owns the Game Explain was basically holding that over his head to make sure he stayed. And any extra money he made outside of the Game Explain channel, Andre was trying to like circumvent it, take it, control it, minimize it so he wouldn't blow up outside the channel. And so you have to stream on the Game Explain channel. That one guy said he had 2 days to completely beat and review Final Fantasy VII Remake. And apparently he's like, yo, I was like dying like by the time it was done. And his wife told him like, yo, all right, now you gotta quit.
Nah, he's super duper wilding because freaking actual big name corporation journalists, IGN, GameSpot, all them, they giving you at least minimum a week, boy. This nigga said 2 days? Oh my god.
Like
Oh no.
could never, I don't know, it just could never be me, but that's just unfortunate. You hate to
It's
see it.
it's such a shame too because these things like freaking these online jobs, quote unquote, they get looked down upon as not real jobs and shit like that, right? But
Yeah.
you can make the argument for and against. It's fucking whatever, right? At the end of the day, people make money off of that, and not only that, but it's a lot of people's passion, and they like doing what they do. So it's already struggling in the sense of how the majority looks at it and shit like that. So then you have freaking scumbags on top of that who full and well know this, who full and well know that not every single legal procedure isn't raining down on their heads because of how niche this is and how not big it is compared to other quote unquote real jobs. And they completely take full advantage of that. And it's absolutely fucking horrible. It's such a shame too to see people who actually have the luxury of being able to completely live off of making videos and shit like that be taken advantage of, used, exploited, so on and so forth. And it's like, yo, y'all are fucking wildin'. Like the amount of effort y'all are putting to be a fucking monster. Just do something good. Damn.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, like, because that guy was pretty much hoarding all the money, and he also tried to force him to do like an NDA agreement type beat. Yeah, that's some Mr. Crab shit for sure. Like, on God, he was. And OL Jacket, I haven't read the Wonder Woman Dead Earth, so you have to tell me how it is. But so basically, and part of that agreement too was that like apparently he couldn't work in the industry for a year if he quit or some nonsense like that. And I was like, yo, what is good with this guy? He was power tripping. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's not it. you hate to see it, but he might. I don't know if he'll get what's coming to him, but yeah, that shit's just wild to me. But
I fucking
you have anything else to say on that?
yeah, because it's like I don't know because freaking because then we have to worry about were there contracts involved, and then what loopholes or what leeway did those contracts have? Were the people who are fucking exploited have a way to fight back, or did the contract completely negate every single way for them to fight back, so on and so forth? So it's a real fucking tough thing, and unfortunately, I am not too well versed when it comes to the whole world of legality and shit like that. So
Neither
I
am
have
I.
no clue. I just pray for the absolute best because I can't stand a fucking power hungry ass nigga at all.
Because remember like even when we just talking like about like listen like I'm like yeah eat the rich yada yada blah 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 like bro I'm not mad at this guy for being rich just pay your employee that's all I'm asking you to do from Amazon what the fuck is his name Jeff Bezos like
Jeff Bozo,
bro
oh
I
my
don't care
god.
that you're rich just pay your people that's all I want for them like you have
No
like
health
come on.
insurance. Niggas got a PM bottles. They got freaking
They
man
work in
just
3
whipping you.
jobs come on. Like that's all I'm asking. Like I'm not. I don't ask for much. It's just this is just like the bar is in the earth. It's not even on the ground. It's below. It's in the ground. Like can you just do the bare minimum, please? Fuck.
Niggas developing arthritis. They dying at an early age. Where I'm like, bro.
Oh, do Amazon employees really got it that bad? Yes. From some of the stuff that I've seen and I've heard, I obviously can't confirm it. I don't work for Amazon, but yeah, that's what I've heard. I know one of my friends who drives for Amazon delivers in like the general area, but he said he's only getting paid minimum for that. So yeah, I don't know. It's a big while, but yeah, Game Explain was never good anyway. So if you were a fan, now's the time to not be. Let that man Andre feel the consequences of his actions. So,
You
God
want him
damn
to
it.
truly get out of here, then freaking hit him where it fucking hurts. And that's a damn fucking revenue. That's a damn viewer count.
He
Too
had
bad it's
former
too many
NSA
fucking
operatives working for him to prevent Amazon workers from unionizing. Christ. Anyways, so CG Product Red is still out of the mud. we back again. So CG Product Red is being investigated by Poland's Office of Competition and Consumer Protection. I'm gonna read this article here a little bit so you guys can kind of get an idea what's going on. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, I will butcher every one of these names. I will not get a single one correct. So just chill on me. I speak 2 languages, okay? I speak French and English. Reports have emerged that CD Projekt Red is under investigation by Poland's Office of Competition and Consumer Protection. This was first reported in the Polish newspaper. Some dude or woman who quoted the spokesperson Malgorzata Chiola saying that the office had approached
God help us.
CD Projekt Red regarding the issues with Cyberpunk 2077 and what the developer is doing to address them. We approached the entrepreneur to explain the problems with the game and actions they have taken. They read what does this say? Oh, we will check how the manufacturer is working on the introduction of amends or solutions to difficulties preventing the game from working on different consoles, but also how it intends to act in relations to persons who filed complaints and are dissatisfied with their purchase due to the inability to play the game on owned equipment despite previous assurances. Once the office has spoken with the developer, it will make a decision on what further steps to take. Dominique Sheshko, an attorney from law firm Kazubiak, was also quoted by the paper. Some dude claimed that CD Projekt Red's efforts to fix the game's performance may not protect it from being accused of unfair market practice. They find out that CD Projekt Red was acting misleadingly ahead of the game's release and has not done enough to address the game's issues. The developers can face a 10%. Why do they separate the word like that? Fine of its annual income, and it may also require CD Projekt Red to issue refunds to players, although it has already promised to do so. And it got removed from the PlayStation Store and stuff. So yeah, basically because they believe that CD Projekt Red in advance, like the higher ups at the very least, knew this game was broken, incomplete. Why not I say chop up bullet? Listen, this is not my language. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not good at this. They believe that this was done on purpose, so they have to prove that they didn't know in advance, and if they did, they're gonna lose 10% of the annual income. And I did read another article that said that there could be some possible cases that go to court that you could get some time. I don't think it's gonna go there, but yeah, like they're still going, man. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, actually, the article I read was actually talking about the
Go ahead.
second thing you brought up. It was saying that so what they're going to do is so on top of what you just said, what they're doing is they're monitoring. So they've literally hawking on freaking CD Project Red to see if they deliver on their promises, and if they do not, they will take the assets to court.
Okay.
So yeah, they're doing both, and it's absolutely fucking insane. I don't know, and I don't want to say it's unprecedented, but it is wild, boy. Like this is freaking bonkers. The game itself is doing fine. The player base is still there. I could get you the exact number of niggas playing that's on Steam minimum. Just give me a second. And there's mods being released and updated like every week or so and whatnot. So the player base is still there. The game is not dead or anything like that. It's just this is so insane, man. Like I never in my life heard no shit like this before, bro. I mean, the higher ups, those freaking dweebs, they the ones who
They
caused
goofed.
all this.
They failed.
Period.
They failed all their programmers and everything.
Yeah,
I feel
cause
so bad for them.
I only read one blue truth, right? I don't even know if it's correct and I don't know if it's true, but I believe it. Apparently, a developer or ex-developer said that one of them freaking bozos said, "Ignore the bugs."
Oh yes, I heard about that. I heard about that. I heard about that.
That's all I needed to hear. So if because the game is only going to be as good as the freaking the um the direction, the director, right?
Hmm.
If the management is not directing the devs in the right direction, that is going to be ass. So and that's what happened. These niggas told them to freaking ignore the bugs. They didn't give a fuck about no
Guava juice.
QA testing and all that. And they said just drop that hoe. And here we are. But man, let me tell you, boy, this shit is wild. Like I just said a bunch. I just did the meme where podcasters talk for 20 minutes and don't actually say nothing because I didn't actually say what the hell I feel about it. Bro, I don't know what to say. Son, it's so wild. Like, I
It's
don't
big
want
wild.
CD Projekt Red as a whole to get freaking like taken down, shut down, defunct, nothing like that. But it most definitely needs some core changes, to say the least.
Yeah, that can't continue. Like it's just that is just crazy. It's just. I also heard that they had told I guess another Bluetooth, if you will, they had told them to prioritize the PC, PS5, and next gen, and to well, just kind of just bleh. I think like the what they were saying is that the extra delay was for them to quickly try to see what they can do with the PS4 version. That's what the last delay was for. So it's just wild. It's just crazy because there was a time where this company was heralded as a company that would never do this to their people. Did I read that already? I'm drinking guava juice. It's guava, like straight guava. Jesus Christ, guava juice. My Dukes was on some super healthy, straight from the whatever. But I like it. It's tasty. It's good. And I don't drink juice that often. So, are you straight edge now? I am for the time being. We'll see how long I last though. I mean, I don't drink anymore at all, but the green. But I don't know. I just been chilling. I've been busy though. Like this wasn't something I decided to do willingly. I just been busy and tired. It's like, bro, I don't have time. So, but yeah, CD Project Red in the mud. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to see them go down like that, but if it does happen, I just hope that all the people who work there maybe go off on their own and create a new company and do something nice. Because remember, this kind of reminds me of, not remind me of, but like at the very least, I know that a lot of the Lab Zero guys went off to make their own little spin-off company, if you will. So I hope they're doing okay. I'll support what they make because what that dickhead Mike Z did was just not it.
Yeah, no, I need his ass fucking in a ditch. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
like the issue with freaking even the issue with that is because CD Projekt Red owns the Witcher IP, right?
Yeah.
So even if even if let's say the freaking developer goes under and they make their own separate studio, that's fine and dandy. But we ain't never gonna get a freaking Witcher game again because CD Projekt Red owns the IP. I don't know if they own the IP for fucking Cyberpunk though. I don't know if they're just allowed to make a game using this tabletop universe or they actually pay money for exclusive rights to it. I
That's
hope,
a good question. I don't know because Mike Pondsmith is the creator of that, right?
yeah.
The, my nigga.
So I pray that it's not the latter because Lord knows I am not trying to have them literally go under and then they freaking own the rights to a wonderful. Oh shit! What is that?
My phone.
And then freaking they have the rights to a wonderful universe and nobody could do nothing with it for like freaking 10 years or so, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I could literally just pray for the best, man. I know we most definitely need them bozos in the top that was wilding like this out of here, but the developers that made freaking Witcher 1 through 3 made those three wonderful games. They don't deserve this. They deserve to still have their fucking job, make money, put fucking dinner on their table and shit like that.
Dang. Well, we'll keep you guys updated because every time we come on here, we got so more to say about it. Like every time, like every single time.
Yeah, because it's a developing story. Like
Yeah.
we are part of history. This is one of those. This is literally one of those stories that you watch a
Mm-hmm.
documentary about, like freaking how Duke Nukem Forever took like was like in 7 years in development and shit like that. Like those type of legendary stories we lived through that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always going to be some new shit a week from now, week and a half from now, a month from now type shit. I really just hope it ends on a good note, to say the least.
Damn almighty! I wish he didn't end up getting it on PS4. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, I like the background for Bowser. That game is I don't give a fuck about that game, but the background's cool. I like the picture. But yeah, we'll just have to see. But yeah, we'll keep you updated with the next thing. But all right. Do you want you have to take the lead on this one? But I did see it, but I didn't read much about it. But the return of Lucas Gaming. You want
All
to
right.
go ahead, brother?
So uh for those of you who do not know, current standings are or were EA 101% own the IP of fucking Lucasfilm, meaning EA is the only developer slash publisher who is allowed to make games using these characters and their likeness, right? So only EA is allowed to make fucking Star Wars games, so on and so forth. And this was a huge WTF are y'all doing? Because once upon a time, Lucasfilm Games was a huge developer slash publisher in the video game market. They are responsible for a lot of legendary freaking games. And this is completely outside of the realm of just Star Wars. They made a lot of amazing adventure games in the 90s, some of which a lot of you probably heard of. These things include Sam and Max, Full Throttle, Monkey Island,
Oh shit!
uh, Grim Fandango, Day the Tentacle, so on and so forth. Right? On top of freaking Star Wars games and a bunch of different Star Wars games. So like Rebel Assault, Rogue Squadron, Episode 1 Racer, Jedi Knight series that I'm always fucking standing. You know, Revenge of the Sith, not Revenge of the Sith, sorry, fucking Force Unleashed, so on and so forth, right? So Lucasfilm, they made a lot of shit and a lot of diverse shit too. And, you know, people was sad once EA got the rights to the fucking IP because look what they did with it. Absolutely nothing. They came out with fucking a remake of Battlefront because the original developer, Pandemic Studios, EA actually bought them, then got them the fuck out of here, right? Just to make their own fucking Battlefront. Battlefront 1, it was ass. Then they made a sequel, Battlefront 2, and I've heard it's better. This game is going to become free via the Epic Game Store on
Hey,
Thursday, so I'll try it at least. But and then they made Jedi Fallen Order, and that's it.
uh,
And they've had this IP for literal fucking years. So they're literally sitting on a gold mine of not only the Star Wars universe, but all of those different games I just listed, and did absolutely nothing with it. Shat the bed once, came out with a freaking decent sequel, and it came out with a decent action game, and that's it. Oh, I forgot that fucking that pilot game that they just came out with. Is it called Squadrons or something like that?
I don't know.
I don't know how the game is doing though.
Wait,
Right?
Star Wars game season again, or could I just forget about it? I'm not the one to
It,
ask because
TLDR is going to be Star Wars game season again.
I
So
wish to be free from this pain. Shout
so
out to Kylo Ren. I just want. I'm joking. I'm kidding. As long as the games are far, I'll play them. Star Wars games have a lot of games that I like. I've never played the Battlefront game like that though. I think I played like the demo once or something. I think I picked did I pick Vader or something. I boom boom boom. Then I died. I was a stormtrooper. Give the controller back to my friend, and that was the extent of my gameplay.
I actually played Battlefront 2 on PS2. I never played it when it released, like day one or nothing like that, but I did see it in GameStop one day. I just randomly decided to pick it up, and it absolutely was fucking amazing. Because the story mode, just the story mode alone, was so fucking cool because it had scenes, actual scenes from the movie mixed in, right? And the fact that it was a large scale battle arena type of game, it felt like he was actually fucking doing those iconic battles and shit like that. It was really fucking cool. They had legit scenes from the movies in there on top of fucking actual clips from the movie. The gameplay is fantastic. It's a very solid third person shooter. And as fucking Yeti just said, playing as those hero characters, that shit go different. But anyways, back on topic. So now today, it was revealed that Lucasfilm Games would make a comeback, that they're back, and everyone was speculating, okay, what does that mean? Does EA not have the rights to the IP anymore? And we officially got our answer. Bethesda dropped a video game trailer today,
Oh shit!
and it's a game developed by Machine Games. Those are the people who made the new Wolfenstein game.
Is it
So
that book shit
Wolfenstein,
you tweeted with the
the
books?
who?
With the books?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So Machine Games
Are
developed the
those
new
Jedi
Wolfenstein game.
textbooks actually? That was?
No, I'll tell you what it is in a
Oh,
minute.
okay, sorry.
They developed Wolfenstein the Old Blood and the New Order and the New Colossus, right? And it was a trailer, and the trailer showed a bunch of fucking dusty ass books, and it showed a fucking
Oh shit.
tin bucket hat and a whip. Son, we are here. What the fuck is that?
We standing Eden Zero.
Yeah, so EA's out here. Machine Games is making a fucking Indiana Jones video game, and that's just fucking cop, man. Listen, Wolfenstein is fucking raw. The Wolfenstein games made by Machine Games is fucking raw. This indie game is gonna be fucking raw. Uncharted in the mud. Nathan Drake, he retired. He old. He can't move. He got arthritis. He got pain in his fingers. He done. He washed. So we got a true legend back. Dun, 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 dun. We got DMCA.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we got a new Indiana Jones game that looks like it's gonna be the first freaking Lucasfilm game. Now that freaking
Dark
EA's
God.
capture over the fucking IP is out of here, and I'm honestly super fucking excited. I'm not only excited for this indie game, but I'm excited for what other game that they're gonna come out with.
That's right, Mikey. In this season, you already know. Silk Song coming. We're about to get there. But yeah, all right. I'll just keep me updated. Keep an eye on it. I might not see it more as often. So I'll have to kind of need for that. Star Killer, the true founder of the rebellion, not Ezra's bitch ass. Oh, I hate Rebels. Oh my god. Rebels is the ultimate. Just like we do nothing until the season finale. I hate shows like that. Just fucking do nothing, and the last two episodes are like, okay, here's the story. It's like, bro, fuck off. Shit sucks. But anyways, like I said, I wish to be free from this pain. But I'm happy. That's good. I hope they can make some good Star Wars content at least, because like Star Wars is dead in my heart. I do not believe in the Force. Like that shit don't mean nothing to me right now. So we can see what they can do. See what they can do. Is there anything else? I don't want to.
That was it. So yeah, they said they revealed that Lucasfilm Games back, and there's probably going to be a AAA Indiana Jones game coming out as a very first game. Now that EA's out of here, out of the picture. Listen, man, I'm fucking excited. You know me. We here. I have a big history with fucking Lucasfilm Games. I mean, I'm not the hugest Indiana Jones stan. I haven't even seen all his fucking movies. I only seen like one in completion, and that was the very latest one. But hey, listen, man, give me. It could be third person or first person. It don't matter. Let me shoot some shit. Let me solve puzzles, and let me do some light platform. It's over with. That's an easy 7 out of 10 game, boy. What are you talking about? Get on my face. We here. We're drinking the mud.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on that. Keep you updated. Okay. I'm gonna since we're already on like EA and stuff, and we talked about it a little bit. Let's just segue straight to the EA thing, and then we'll end off with something else I want to talk about because I'm very proud of Top Hat Gaming. But if everyone doesn't know who Peter Moore is, he's the former EA executive, and basically he was in the interview talking about a lot of people consider loot boxes to be more of a minor digital virtual form of gambling, if you will, because it's like you're paying for something, but you're kind of rolling the dice. You know what you're gonna get. And a lot of the arguments that are being made is that kids, children, young people who get their hands on a credit card or whatever the case is, they're constantly kind of manipulated into loot boxes because they don't really know any better. And he basically said that loot boxes are closer to surprise and delight rather than gambling. I mean, I'll kind of skim through this real quick. He said, I think the sense of uncertainty people of what are you gonna get, and then bang, Ronaldo or Messi would roll out, and that's a wonderful thing. So he's talking about FIFA specifically for the FIFA card stuff. I have not played FIFA since 2015, so please don't get mad at me. I don't know what the fuck to be doing. I never did that fantasy shit. I used to just beat niggas with Ronaldo, okay? Because I'm nice. But yeah, I've never really got into the loot box thing because actually the only game that I played and I bought that really had a loot box in it really was Injustice 2 for some of the outfits and stuff. But like I didn't really pay much mind. So loot boxes is not something that I've really experienced the same way that like I don't have much gacha experience because I just stay away. But like yeah, how do you feel about this man saying loot boxes are closer to surprise and delight?
That's just another example of freaking greed and whatnot. Just corporate shills and they fucking greed, their quest, their everlong quest for money. You know, this whole loot box situation, this shit has been going on since freaking Overwatch release, you know. And I've seen so many articles talking about this small ass little region, this no name fucking country banned it, so on and so forth, and all this different legislation. But that's it. I didn't hear nothing else after that, right? And meanwhile, loot box is still well in here and shit like that. So I don't know what the hell's going on with the legal aspect of it, but he was most definitely violent. He's out of his goddamn mind. Especially considering the fact that all of these freaking loot boxes and these gotcha mechanics have a very low percentile of giving you what you want, and that's on purpose. That's by design. Yeah, no, he's wilding. He just want to take that nigga's money. He just don't want to call it gambling because once he call it gambling, he's gonna get in trouble because these games aren't free. All these games are not rated M. They available to everybody.
And there it is. And I'm not a gambler at heart, anyways. I don't. I'm not a lucky person, so I'm just out. I don't.
I came from an era where if you wanted a costume, if you wanted cosmetics, you had to get your skill up. You had to
good.
You had to freaking beat some goals, make some achievements if you wanted some cosmetics. Not just pay some money, you get it. So I never cared about that to begin with. All right, you never find me. Well, you know this design, this costume look cool, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna buy like 20 quarts or so. I'm gonna do like 20 single rolls and see if I get it type. Nah, boy, never that. But yeah, you have a lot of young people, because a lot of these games they're rated E and T, so you got a
Yo,
lot
yeah,
of
kills
very
me.
young, small, impressionable little fucking derps. Like, dang, that look raw. They go on the internet, look at all these YouTube videos, all these cool costumes. They're like, dang, I want that. They try to go get it, and they
Hmm.
ain't getting it. And you already know, freaking, you know how freaking kids over here in the West do. They just go and take their mom, their dad, fucking debit and credit card, and just start swiping
That's what I'm
and
saying.
shit.
Do you know
That's
how many
dangerous.
times? But like it's a frequent occurrence that I hear like refund or something what happened because someone just got into their mom's credit card or whatever and bought a whole bunch of shit on Fortnite or something. But yeah, Mike, you're totally right. Like it's legitimately a dangerous thing, like this stuff and gacha stuff, if you kind of have that like addictive personality or like that, the gambler's heart or the gambler gene, if you will, because like I know some of my friends who've played one of my friends who played Genshin Impact, he spent about $600 by the third day he was playing the game trying to get this one fucking character. And I'm like, dog, if you just do the ten whatever roll on the beginner banner, you're gonna get at least 3 free characters. I don't know which one you're gonna get, but why don't you just do that? Like he's like, I don't know, man. He's just like, and here's my problem. I guess with a game like that is whatever. If I already paid money for the game, I should be able to, with my own skill, unlock everything in that game. Not leave it up to fucking chance. That's my problem. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has a fucking built-in gacha system with the fucking rolling for the blades. And I'm like, why can't I just do a quest or something and unlock them? Why do I have to do this fucking nonsense? Because I kid you not, I have put the game down through because I had bought the expansion pass. So every couple of months, you used to get some items, a new quest, X, Y, and Z. I waited until everything came out. I had about 99 regular cores, a couple legendary, a couple rares, and all I did was roll. All of them. I got nothing but common blades. I brought the game back. Shit what?
Yeah, I feel like actually not even feel like I know so because it freaking evens out. When you roll consecutively like that, your chances get fucking lower versus when
I
you
couldn't get
roll.
one. That over 100 rolls, bro. I had
No, 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 listen,
I
don't
had
get me wrong.
Justice Drivers, Brave, whatever. I was like 18 pages into Game Facts. Like, please, there has to be some kind of exploit.
Don't get me
I'm
wrong. That game
FAQ,
is
sorry,
full of shit.
FAQ. Yeah. Oh
That
god.
game is full of shit. Don't get me wrong, but I know for a fact because you say you yourself an example of that. When you just roll once in a while, when you're not trying to roll every other second, roll the second you get freaking 10 quartz, 10 whatever the fucking specific system is called in that game, you be getting them fucking 5 stars, them SSRs, and whatever the hell it's called, all right? Versus people who consecutively roll, they buy a bunch of freaking.
Mortgages? Oh my god. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing.
Wow.
Freaking, they buy a bunch of fucking
Shit.
currency to roll all at once and get fucking nothing because the average means out. The more you freaking roll, the less likely you're gonna fucking get it. But regardless, as I said, that shit is so fucking ass. That's only okay in a freemium aspect. So those mobile games, freaking Grand Blue Fantasy, FGO, the Love Live and the Idolmaster shit, those freemium games where it's literally free to play. You don't have to pay money for entry.
Hmm.
That makes sense for them to get venue. But a premium game, so that means you are paying to get in the club.
Yeah.
You gotta pay again to go use a bathroom? No, boy, they don't make no sense. I already paid to get in here. I'm in. What are you locking more shit out? That don't make no sense. And they're just abusing this freaking system. Clear as day because they saw Blizzard and freaking Epic make a shit ton of money with Overwatch and Fortnite. So they said, dang, let me do that too.
At least I don't know. I don't know. It's just I'm not into it, so I just kind of avoid it. And if it's part of the game, I'll just kind of just play the game and not pay much mind of it. Gioni asked if One Piece Treasure Cruise is considered a gacha game. I've never
Absolutely.
played it. I have no idea. Is it? Do you know?
Yes, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
I literally just every once in a while, this one account they'll like tell me there's some event coming out. I wait for the pictures. I look for pictures I like. I right click. I save as. I save picture. I can move on. That's the only thing I care about when it comes to Treasure Cruise. I don't play. I don't play that kind of shit. So I couldn't tell you. The only game on my phone. Hold on. I'm sure the game on my phone that I'll play. All right. I'll show you right here. See that solitaire? If it's not solitaire, I'm not playing. That's all I'm playing, bro. Is just solitaire. This the only game that matters to me on my phone. I guess Nexomon technically. I did play Nexomon on my phone, so there's that. But yeah, that's it. I'm not I am not I'm not a mobile game guy at all. It's just not my preferred way of playing video games at all in any shape or form. I played Doodle Jump on my BlackBerry back in the day, but that was about it. But yeah. Anything else you have to say about that?
No, I mean, I absolutely fucking hate gotchas. I believe they have zero business being in premium games in a freemium setup, meaning games that are free to play. It's fine, but games that you're paying money for, especially AAA money for, even AA money for, they have no business being in whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, what do I know? Greed out.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. All right, let us end this. We're gonna end off with this final topic. And I will be streaming on Thursday. I'll try to stream on Saturday. If not, I'll probably do Sunday. I can do Sunday. Sunday will be fine. But okay. So there's a game called Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story. I think is a publisher Top Hat Studio actually. I don't remember. I might have it wrong. I think we're the developer. I might have it wrong or backwards, but essentially it is a visual novel that takes place in the future, like future China. It's supposed to be have some horror aspects to it and whatnot. And the women in the game are very voluptuous. Okay, they got the big bazoinga yoingas. The chesticles go crazy. Physics, I'm joking. I don't know about all that, but like they're, you know what I'm saying? Mature. The game is rated M. And as far as I understand, there was no controversy about this game until it came to the Nintendo Switch, which is a children's gaming console, quote unquote. It's still locked behind a parental paywall and whatever, because if you're not 18 and above, your parents gotta put the code in for you to get into the game or to see it. It literally says M or whatever the other one is to close to M for like certain different regions and whatever. And for whatever reason, this caused the craziest backlash that people were like, think about the women, you're blah blah blah, and they were just attacking this company blindly for like. I'm gonna see if I can find these tweets actually. In the meantime, you've heard of it, right? I don't know if you when I retweeted it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I looked at the freaking Twitter page too. The Twitter page still has their whatchamacallit, their statement on the matter.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the developer is Suzaku. The publisher is Top Hat.
Okay, yeah, I knew like it could have been whatever. All right. So I'm gonna read the statement for you guys real quick. Okay. With recent news of Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story coming to the Nintendo Switch, we are aware of a large number of messages and demands aimed toward the game's console platform release based on lies, claims that it is explicitly pornographic or somehow encourages violence, or most ridiculously, somehow breaks the law. Furthermore, voices have been attempted to advocate making the sale of the game untenable through demanding harsh censorship aimed towards the developer's arty style, okay, with threats to review bomb the game and or harass its distributors. In addition, we have received death threats from those who here we go. Death threats? What's wrong with these people? Who feel threatened by what essentially boils down to an aesthetic decision of how the pixels are arranged on the screen. While disappointed by these behaviors, we are certainly not surprised, and that is a sentiment that I can agree with. Let's be clear on this. We will not censor the game because of self-centered crowds who care solely about grandstanding. We categorically and absolutely refuse to restrict creative expression. Creators should be allowed freedom to express themselves, particularly when It is an expression of subcultures they have been immersed in. As a cyberpunk game, Sense uses imagery and themes relating to a future hyper commercialized, over commodified industry as part of its cyberpunk theme and inspiration. This is reflected in all character designs. With that being said, we expect that this is lost on those attacking the developer for being harmful and somehow inflicting violence and pain. Those who believe words or images inflict violence should perhaps start spouting their own hateful, false rhetoric and also cease condoning death threats to those they disagree with. This is a lot longer than I thought it was. Almost done. We reject any and all aforementioned brazen characterizations of the game and would like to reiterate our principles against tampering with the creative expression. We will also like to reiterate this game has a ESRB M17 plus and PEGI 18 rating. This is not a AO game, nor have any laws been broken, as some social media commenters have ridiculously claimed out of their biases. The game's rating reflects the target audience, and yet this fact is lost on those who have been led by a will to blindly crusade against their false perceptions. Once again, Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story is rated blah blah blah. This game will be released as planned without censorship on the 7th of January 2021 on Nintendo Switch. It can be pre-ordered, preloaded, yada yada yada. The game will not be censored. We categorically refuse. So they did not kowtow or bow down at all, and I just want to give a small applause to that because I feel like in this time and era, when the vocal minority gets really loud about something and you want your game to sell well, they kind of have a tendency to scale back a bit and try to appease in some certain ways, but they have straight up been like, we're not censoring this. It's coming out. Suck my dick. And I love it.
Absolutely. Lord knows, freaking, we need more of this, man. We 101% need more of this because at the end of the day, this is what, and this is a very hard thing to freaking argue for. Because I don't know if I said this on camera, but I'll say it again. Well, since we live in a very executionary freaking era, right?
Mhm.
Where the second you fuck up once, that's it, you're done, you're out here, chop off your head type beat. Or the second your views might align with somebody else's views who happens to be a fucking dickhead or a scum or anything like that, then you gotta be out here by proxy. It comes to a point where when the group of undesirables share a freaking opinion that you agree with, you can't speak about it out loud because then you're going to be looked like as an undesirable,
Yeah.
right? So that being said, Lord knows we need so much more of this. We need developers saying, nah, we're not gonna do what the fuck you're gonna tell us. Because at the end of the day, the majority of people who do this more morally correct type of shit was never buying the game regardless. They was not
Exactly.
giving you money. So you're bending over to the wheels of someone who was not giving you profit to begin with. And I've seen so many companies do this. Freaking Dead or Alive talking about the no fan service, talking about we gonna sue this dude for making nude mods. Like, bro, what?
Come on, dog.
Nah, boy, no. We don't need. Listen, y'all gotta stop with all of that. Don't try and freaking switch tune. Don't bend backwards for a bunch of people who was never buying y'all shit to begin with. So I'm so happy that Suzaku and Top Hat Studios said, nah, fuck y'all.
Mayor Townsy, my guy. I appreciate the sub, brother. I got you the second. But I get them coins. I keep forgetting about them coins. I already forgot. I remember. Sorry. Keep going to me.
Yeah, it's just such a very, very, very good thing to see. So ain't nothing wrong with the game. As they said, it is not, I repeat, it is not an arrow game. It is not rated AO. That means there are no sex scenes in the game. There is no nudity in the game. There's nothing wrong with it. Not only that, it has an appropriate rating of M. If you choose to ignore that, that's your problem.
Yep.
And it is most definitely a round of applause for them. And it's unfortunate because again, if you go on their freaking Twitter, you go on their replies, you will see a bunch of weirdo fucking undesirable talking about "I applaud you, good sirs" type B. But
It was mad
you know,
funny because if you see the YouTube comment, I'm buying the game strictly because you guys said fuck it, fuck the woke crowd. I'm like, okay, come on. There was so many to comments like, you know what? I respect you guys for not bowing down. This is not my type of game, but since you stood your ground, I'm gonna try it. There's so many comments like that. It was so funny. Mayor down,
but
G.
it's really good on them because Lord knows
For
we
sure.
need more of that. Stop betting over to the wheels of people who not giving you money to begin with.
Precisely, exactly, 100%. It's just it's so ridiculous because it's like you again, you were never getting this. You had no intention of buying this game. What are you grandstanding for? Like, just look at it and be like, and move on with your day. But no, you gotta be performative, demonstrative. You gotta fit in with the crowd and all that whatnot. So it's unfortunate, but I do respect that they did that. And like I said, we need more companies to start doing this because it's kind of getting ridiculous. How much they'll be going to appease nobody. These guys were not gonna buy your product anyway. So um I stumbled across the game because of the controversy, but if you know anything about me, I like visual novels and all you have to say is cyberpunk and my eyes get big like, huh? We in there. So I actually did I haven't started it yet, but I purchased it. I got it. So but yeah, Christ, like and from what I've seen in the trailer or whatever, it's not even like I ain't seen nothing crazy to be honest. It's just yo, she got some big hoinka hoinks. Like damn, like she can't walk. Like what? This is not nothing crazy's happening. It was just I don't know. They were malfunctioning for no good reason as far as I'm concerned. But it is what it is.
Yo, wait, hold on. Who said it earlier? It was like I just not realized Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That whole game is just walking yiddies.
Yeah,
There ain't no problem with that.
yeah.
Man, get the fuck. You know what?
Young was right. Like straight up, they were just they're just like literally. I can't except for like some I guess the like lolly blades like everyone was like what was that one rabbit one that I got in the snow. I'm like, bro, first of all, why she got like that like cowboy accent. She took one step and her titties DOA'd like just straight up like just started jiggling wiggling biggling. I'm like, bro. I started dying. So calm that down. And weren't you guys once being like, oh, Nintendo's so mature now? Look, Twin Tails got a fat ass. Like, come on, bro. Just cut that out. Where's the same energy?
Yeah, look at Bowser. They not kid game no more. I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about? It's Bowser. He's not doing nothing, bro.
You're just as big as hell. That's all. Like, what the fuck? This is literally Gigantamaxing in Pokemon. Like, he's just a big ass Bowser. Like, relax.
Exactly what they talking about. Oh my god, not so kid friendly now. Huh? I'm like, bro, they just enlarge Bowser a little bit. Y'all losing y'all minds. Get the hell
They
out of
put
here.
Mario in a Super Saiyan cat outfit. Ooh, big whoop de whoop. Like, come on, dog. But yeah, shout out to them though for that. Like, I do believe in like artistic freedom and whatnot. So I'm happy that they're gonna get to do that. Anything else you think we need to touch on? Whatever.
Yes, PogChamp.
Hmm.
PogChamp.
Yes. Okay, but you might have to take the lead on this. So my understand because what's the guy Gutex? What's his name?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryan Gutex Gutierrez.
Okay, go ahead. Take the lead on this.
Okay, so I mean, you know, the funny thing is, the irony of me fucking holding this segment is that I, for the longest, until literally like 2 weeks ago, had no idea what the fuck a PogChamp even was. I'm like, yo, what are y'all talking about, man? What is that?
It's that
So
face. The
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's the emo of the dude fucking looking surprised and
But I
shit,
thought
right?
his name was PogChamp. I didn't know that was someone else. I thought the emote's name was like the person's like online like digital name or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, go
No,
ahead.
so yeah, it's he, right? So that you could argue that is the single most popular emo on all of Twitch,
Hmm.
right? Anybody who uses Twitch know what the fuck that is, right? They fucking PogChamp this, PogChamp that, and it's gotten so big where it's freaking evolved past Twitch and is used everywhere else. It's used in gaming in general. Whenever there's a hype moment or whatever, they talk about PogChamp or whatever the fuck, right? I don't fucking know, man. I can't keep up with these kids. I getting old. My back hurt. But anyways, so as y'all know, a bunch of freaking neckbeards and larpers decided to storm the capital of the United States, right, and attempt to literally do nothing because they're a bunch of fucking dickheads, right? So, long story short, this dickhead fucking Ryan supported what they was doing, and Twitch said, "Nah, you out here."
Oh,
And
you're right. And they did it quick, like frame one.
yeah, they said, "Nah, you out here." They removed the emote, right? And surprisingly enough, this was well received. They said, "Yeah, y'all did the right thing. Y'all get him out of here, right? Because he is literally condoning violence and all that, this, that, and the third, and all that fucking bullshit. He's a fucking dickhead, right? Get him out of here." So then people was like, but this emo is bigger than just this one man. So why not, instead of completely removing the emo, why not we use somebody else as a new face of the emo? So somebody said, why don't you alternate and use different streamers as the freaking as a new emo? So Twitch decided to go ahead and do that. So what they're doing is every 24 hours it changes, the face of the emo changes to a different streamer and whatnot,
Making the
right?
same facial expression though, right? Or similar.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, the same facial expression, but it's a different person, right?
that's
So
dope.
that's the new. We don't know if this is going to be the permanent thing that they're doing, but that's what they've been doing so far, and shit. And unfortunately, very unfortunately, we've already seen the negatives of this. So
Oh,
I've completely forgot the streamer's name, but they decided to use, trigger warning, a black person as the fucking emo for a day. And man, oh man, he was through the mud those 24 hours, boy. They sent him death threats, freaking doxing attempts. Um, they try to completely ruin his career. They freaking altering his clips to make it seem like he racist. This, that, and the third. I mean, a full blown assault for 24 hours, boy.
come on,
He
dog.
lived through it. He not only did he live through it, but he was very vocal about it. But we've already seen the ugly side of Twitch rearing its head, and unfortunately, Twitch has not released a statement about this at all. They have already chosen their next streamer for
Now, frame one. Now they're not gonna come on frame one. They're coming on frame 60.
shit. The match already done. They lost.
The set's over. You hate to see
But
it.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not surprised though at all. Not even remotely.
yeah. I'm not. I'm not at all. But it's just real wild because I mean, I'm happy honestly because it's a good thing that a lot of these fucking dweebs are showing how fucking hateful and nasty they truly are. So it's they just telling on themselves, right? It's easy for people with a brain, normal, upstanding human beings, could be like, wait, hold on a minute, you're a piece of shit. I'm not going to give you my money anymore,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's this is a good thing in my opinion. It's just very unfortunate what happened recently with that dude. I forgot his fucking name. Unfortunately, please forgive me. But yeah, nah, Ryan need to be out of here. Unfortunately, I know that in the long scale of things, he might be fine. I mean, Twitch should fucking completely ban him, but I don't know. He might just go fuck off to like YouTube or whatever. But yeah, nah, he's out of here. Freak, it's a good thing that they changed his face on that shit. But it's real wild, man. You really never know. I mean, if you be on the internet long enough, you kind of get used to it. You kind of could sniff it out just by the way some of these people look, the way that they talk, their mannerisms and shit like that. But yeah, you really never know, man. One day you're looking at somebody like, yeah, he funny. Then another month, then he racist. I can't stop looking at it. Type beat. Yeah, I hate to see it.
You just hate to see it, but again, is this the guy Omega with Critical Bard?
Yeah, him.
Sure, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
Pizza Game just released an article about it. That's all I was just reading before we went live. Yeah, they was
I see PC
strapped to the
Gamer
mark.
3 hours ago. Yeah. Nah, this is long, bro. I ain't reading this. There's tweets and everything. But yeah, you hate to see it though. It's not surprising, but one day maybe not in my lifetime though, but one one day perhaps
In
this
the
will
next
not be the
century or
case.
so.
You know, like maybe like three. But all right, that was the official first episode of the Frame One broadcast. I'll pay you 1 coin. Come on, Game Explain. What y'all doing? Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for Simi, the co-host, for taking the lead on a lot of this stuff. This is
Of course, I know
we're gonna
we
be
here.
We thinking for like this specifically. We're thinking every 3 weeks or every month. But if anything crazy happens, we'll have impromptu episodes. I'm not putting this on the main channel. It'll be on the VOD, the whatever VOD channel, whatever. But I'll have it on my second channel. I haven't even revealed that yet, but I'll do that in a second. But not today, but like soon. But thank you for joining us. We're gonna call it a night. But yeah, games raw. Play some fucking games. Put down that manga. You don't need it.
Oh God, you do not need that manga, boy. Listen, pick up a controller, pick up a keyboard.
Come get
Play
your
some-
ass whooped. What y'all want to lose in? Drop a name right now. Up. Wait. If it's a shooting game, talk to Simi. If it's a shooting game, talk to Simi. If it's a fighting game, ooh, what y'all want to get your ass? If it's Tekken though, I'm not playing. I'm not playing Tekken. I'm not fucking with y'all Tekken. I will get my ass whooped.
Some restrictions apply.
Oh my goodness. All right, I appreciate y'all. You have an Xbox, so you're safe. You are safe. Actually, not cross-platform. Come play you in Smash. Yo, you wanna get 3 stock? You only come get 3 stock. Come on. You don't want to see this link. The link is clean. All right, we up.
Take care of yourselves.
You're